Good morning, students. Good morning to all of you. So today we are going to discuss seventh practical of class 11 biology. The name of the experiment is study of medium specimen or study of organism with the help of medium specimen. Today we are going to discuss the medium specimens of animals. What kind of medium specimens we are going to discuss today? So today we are going to discuss Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola hepatica. Liver fluke. Platyhelminths. It belongs to platyhelminths, a kind of flatworm. Second, Scaris, commonly called roundworm, the common roundworm, Scaris. It belongs to phylum Nemathelminths. Ferretima, posthuma, commonly called earthworm. This belongs to phylum Annelida. Then we are going to discuss Pelimon, commonly called prawn. It belongs to phylum Arthropoda. Periplanata, English name cockroach, belongs to phylum Arthropoda. Bombyx mori, silkworm, the worm which produces silk fiber, silk protein, called Bombyx mori, silkworm, belongs to phylum Arthropoda. Okay, now the Pila, commonly called English name apple snail. Apple snail is called Pila. This is aquatic or semi-aquatic water animal. This belongs to phylum Mollusca. Next one is octopus, commonly called the devilfish. This belongs to phylum Mollusca. So we are going to discuss two members of phylum. One member of phylum Platyhelminths, Fasciola hepatica, the liver fluke. One member of the phylum Nemathelminths or Nematoda, Scaris or roundworm. One member of phylum Annelida, Ferretima, the earthworm. Leech is also member of the phylum Annelida. The specimen of leech is also in the lab, but we are going to show one specimen only from this group called Annelida. Okay? And this is very common member called Ferretima earthworm. Three members of Arthropoda. Arthropoda is the largest group of Animalia, kingdom Animalia, and it includes many species, highest number of species. So we are going to discuss three members of this phylum Arthropoda. Pelimon, prawn, Arthropoda. Periplanata, cockroach, Arthropoda. Bombyx mori, silkworm, Arthropoda. And we are going to discuss two members of phylum Mollusca, Pila, apple snail, and octopus, devilfish. So these are the specimens we are going to discuss today, one by one. So now students, first of all let me discuss this specimen, liver fluke. It is written over here, liver fluke. This belongs to the phylum Platyhelminths, flatworm. Liver fluke, why this is called flatworm? Body is leaf-like. Flattened, dorsoventrally flattened, leaf-like. Body is unsegmented. Okay, and other points we have already discussed in theory. So body is unsegmented, dorsoventrally flattened, leaf-like, triploblastic, bilateral symmetry. Okay, organ system level or organ level of organization. Symmetry is what? Bilateral. Now, no blind sac, digestive tract. Body plan is blind sac. There is a mouth, but there is no anus. Blind cell body plan. Excretory organs, yeah, cells, structures, flame cells. Okay, generally it is what bisexual. Okay, it has got the power of regeneration. If you cut this animal into 3 pieces, okay, each piece will develop into, will develop into whole platyhelminths or Fasciole hepatica. So this is the kind of parasite. This is the kind of parasite. It has power of regeneration. This is the kind of parasite, endoparasite, and the parasite is digenetic. Digenetic parasite, the primary host is goat or sheep, and the secondary host is a snail. A snail. Okay, so snails are the secondary host and goat and sheep are the primary host. This causes damage to the liver of the goat or sheep. So that's why called liver flea. But because this causes damage to the liver of the goat and sheep. Cattle, goat and sheep may liver को damage करता है. That's why due to what damaged liver, the animal cannot survive. Animal dies. So this is a very serious kind of disease found in goat and sheep. This is Fasciole hepatica. So in measurement specimen, what you have to do, I will tell you at last how to write the practical. I will tell you, give you instructions at the last. Now the second one, all belong to kingdom Animalia. All these are animal specimens. So all belong to kingdom Animalia. Now phylum will change. Now the next one is, next phylum we are going to discuss, phylum Nemathelminths, roundworms. The phylum of roundworms called Nemathelminths or Nematoda. So this is a Scaris. What is written over here? Scaris. This is Scaris. This is also endoparasite. This is intestinal parasite. Scaris is a kind of intestinal parasite. Scaris is a kind of intestinal parasite. Okay. Now, it is unisexual. Scaris is most of the members of the roundworms are unisexual. Male and female are separate. You can see the male and female. So this one is female. This one is female. Females are longer than males. And the body of the female is straight. Body of the female is straight. Females are longer than males. You see this one left on my left hand side. Okay, this is male. You can see this is male what? Scaris, male. Males are shorter than females. Females are longer. You can see females are longer and males are shorter. Females are straight and males, the posterior side is curved. So this you can differentiate which one is male and which one is female. This shows the sexual dimorphism. Okay, body is round and elongated. Body is round and elongated. No skeleton. There is hydroskeleton. Body unsegmented. Okay, endoparasite. This causes a disease in the, this is a kind of intestinal parasite. This causes a disease in human called scariasis. Okay, now it is monogenetic parasite. It has only one host, that is man. Life cycle completes in one host only. Phylum Nematoda or Nemathelminths. Now the next phylum we are going to discuss. So we are discussing the important points also, important features. So in this case Nematoda, what the features? It has body is covered by thick cuticle. Body is covered by cuticle for protection. It protects the animal, the parasite, from enzymes and digestive juices like bile juice, acid, HCl. इससे प्रोटेक्शन देता है, ठीक है, इंटेस्टाइन में, गट में. Next one is phylum. Next phylum we are going to discuss phylum Annelida. You can see this is earthworm, Ferretima, earthworm, Ferretima, earthworm. Now what the important features? This is what? This animal is aquatic or semi-aquatic. Body is elongated and soft. Body is soft and elongated. Triploblastic. Organ system level of organization. And what the important point? Body is metamerically segmented. Body is metamerically segmented. Means segmentation of the body is external as well as internal. So body is metamerically segmented. It is found generally in water or damp places and the soil rich in humus. It feeds on humus. Earthworm. What the respiratory organs? Skin. symmetry bilateral. Respiratory organs, skin, through skin. Blood vascular system, closed type. Closed type blood vascular system. Blood is red due to presence of hemoglobin, but hemoglobin is diffused in the plasma of the blood. RBC is absent. Okay. Now the excretory organs, nephridia. Nephridia are the excretory organs meant for excretion. Next point, nervous system well developed. Double ventral nerve cord, presence of double ventral nerve cord. Okay. Next point, reproduction, sexual, and they are hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means bisexual, but the fertilization is cross. They lay eggs oviparous, but development is direct. In earthworm, development is direct. They directly give birth to young ones. There is no larval stage in case of earthworm. Fertilization is external. This is earthworm, Pheretima osthum. Kingdom Animalia, phylum Annelida. Now comes the next one, phylum Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda. So the animal is prawn. Scientific name Pelimon. Scientific name Pelimon. Common name prawn. In Hindi we call it jhinga machli. So this is a kind of this is not a kind of fish. ये मछली नहीं है. This is a member of Arthropoda, but this is edible and nutritious food. It is found in aquatic है. This is what? Aquatic and found in what? Lake or freshwater, pond or lake. Freshwater. Okay. Now you can see the body. Body is having the other points are common. Triploblastic, bilateral symmetry, organ system level of organization. These points are common. And they have complete digestive tract with mouth and anus. Important points are, you can see the body has external covering only. So the body has exoskeleton made of chitin. There is no skeleton inside. Second point, body is externally segmented. Body is externally segmented into plates. So exoskeleton, external segmentation. Next point, head and thorax. These two are not distinguishable. Head and thorax are fused to form cephalothorax. So there is no clear head. Head and thorax has got fused to form the cephalothorax, and this is the abdomen. And this is the caudal. Caudal is tail at the end. There are tentacles. Eyes are there. Tentacles are there. And jointed legs. Legs are jointed. Unique features of what Arthropoda. Exoskeleton, external segmentation, jointed legs. These are the unique features of phylum Arthropoda. Next point, it is aquatic. Since it is aquatic, so respiratory organs are gills. Gills, they exchange gases, they breathe through the gills. Excretory organs, green glands. Excretory organs. Okay. What next? Unisexual. Arthropods are unisexual. Unisexual, fertilization internal. Oviparous. Phylum Arthropoda, kingdom Animalia. Now the next member of phylum Arthropoda is cockroach. Very common member. All of you have seen this animal cockroach in your home, at your home. All of you might have seen this animal, cockroach. It is omnipresent. It is cosmopolitan. It is present everywhere. It can survive in adverse conditions also without taking food for 1 month or months. So what the features? You can see the body is externally covered by exoskeleton made of chitin. Body is externally segmented. Male and female are separate. They have wings They have wings. They have 2 pairs of wings. They have 2 pairs of wings for flying. They have long tentacles. Body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Legs are jointed. Appendages, legs are jointed. They have jointed legs. So the name Arthropoda. Male and female are separate. They are unisexual. Respiratory organs. Trachea. Blood vascular system, open type. Body cavity is filled with the blood called hemocoel. Blood is colorless called hemolymph. Reproduction, excretory organs. What excretory organs? Malpighian tubules. Excretory organs are Malpighian tubules. Reproduction, sexual. Fertilization, internal. Sexes separate. Oviparous. Development, indirect. Larval forms are present. So this is the arthropoda. Member of arthropoda, phylum arthropoda, and the animal is cockroach, Periplaneta. Next member is, this also belongs to phylum arthropoda. So what the animal? The animal is silk moth. Silk moth or silkworm. This is the animal called silk moth or silkworm. So this animal gives us silk fiber, silk protein. So it has the different stages in the life cycle. You can see at the bottom you can find the matured silkworm, adult. Adult is at the bottom. So adult is at the bottom. You can find the adult at the bottom. You can see the adult at the bottom. This one is adult. This is the adult. Then adult will lay the eggs. Adult will lay the eggs. So see the adult. It has also exoskeleton and the body is externally segmented. Legs are jointed. Tentacles are present and wings are there for flying. They can fly. These are the eggs at the top. Lay eggs, oviparous, and eggs hatch, larvae come out. So the larva is called caterpillar. The larva is called caterpillar. Then caterpillar changes into pupa. And then pupa gets enclosed inside a structure made of protein fibers called cocoon. From this cocoon we get the silk fiber. So this silk fiber, this silkworm also belongs to phylum Arthropoda, a very important member of phylum Arthropoda, because from this we get the silk fiber, silk. Hello students, now let me discuss the next animal, next specimen, Pila. This is commonly called apple snail because its shape is what? Shape looks like apple. So called apple snail. It belongs to phylum Mollusca. So in phylum Mollusca, the body is unsegmented and soft. Body is soft and unsegmented. In some cases, in some mollusks, some members, the body is covered by shell made of calcium carbonate. So its body is covered by shell made of calcium carbonate. You can see the shell made of calcium carbonate. Here the cell has been broken. Here the cell has been broken. So this is the shell. Okay, body is soft and internally the body is soft and unsegmented. Now, what is the important point regarding the mollusca? Body is divided into head, thorax, and what is divided into what? Head, visceral mass, and muscular foot. Okay. Next point. It has mantle. There is a mantle. By the folding of the skin, there is formation of mantle, and there is a cavity in between the shell and mantle. That cavity is called mantle cavity. The presence of mantle is the unique feature of phylum Mollusca. Body soft and unsegmented, unique feature of phylum Mollusca. Okay, shell may be present or absent, but here in case of apple snail, shell is present. Okay, next point. Now the respiratory organs, gills. Gills or cnidium are the respiratory organs. Okay, alimentary canal complete with mouth and anus. Okay, now blood vascular system. In Pila, the blood vascular system is open type. Blood is generally bluish. Blood is generally bluish due to presence of copper, compound of copper in the blood. So blood contains compound of copper, and the compound of copper makes the blood bluish in color. So blood is bluish, not red. So what is the pigment called? Hemocyanin. The pigment, the copper containing pigment which makes the blood bluish in color is called hemocyanin. Now excretory organs. What the excretory organs in case of mollusca? pair of kidneys, one or two pairs of kidneys, called organ of Bojana's, commonly called organ of Bojana's. One or two pairs of kidneys, and the kidneys are very simple in nature, called organ of Bojana's, are the excretory organs. Excretory product either ammonia or a small amount of urea. So this is the apple snail. Reproduction, sexes are what? Separate. Male and female are separate. Reproduction sexual, fertilization internal. Oviparous. Development generally indirect. Larval forms are there, many cases. In some cases larval forms are not there, but in many cases larval forms are present. So larval forms called, larva of this group called Glochidium larva, Trochophore larva, Glochidium larva, or Veliger. These are the larval forms of this group Mollusca. It belongs to phylum Mollusca. Okay? Next one. So in this phyla, a member of Mollusca, and octopus is also what member of Mollusca. So in phyla, the blood vascular system is open type, blood is bluish in color, and blood vascular system is open type. Now let me discuss the last member of phylum Mollusca. So another second member of phylum Mollusca is octopus. This is octopus, and octopus is commonly called devilfish, but it is not a kind of fish. It is member of phylum Mollusca, it is not fish, called devilfish. Why the name octopus? So octopus belongs to class Cephalopoda. It belongs to class Cephalopoda of the phylum Mollusca. It has octa means 8. So it has 8 arms or legs on the head. This is the head. So on the head it possesses 8 arms or legs, hence the name octopus. Okay, body is soft and unsegmented. There is no shell. There are arms, and arms have suckers. On the lower side of the arms there are suckers for attachment. Okay? Eyes are present. Eyes are analogous to human eyes. This is the octopus. Can change the color. Octopus can change its color. It can blend with the surrounding by changing the pigmentation or color. Very important feature of octopus. Now the next one is respiratory organs. What are the respiratory organs? Here in this case, and there is no, here in this case mantle is there, but there is no shell. Shell is absent. Okay. Now one important point, what about the blood vascular system? In Cephalopoda, octopus, the blood vascular system is closed type, not open type. Except this Cephalopoda, other members of the Mollusca have open type of blood vascular system. But in Cephalopoda, like octopus, squid, loligo, they have closed type of blood vascular system. Excretory organs, one or two pairs of kidneys called organ of Bojana's. Excretory products, either ammonia, generally ammonia, or maybe a small amount of urea, but mainly ammonia. Sexes are separate, they are unisexual, sexes are separate, oviparous, lay eggs, and development generally indirect. Larval forms are generally formed. So this is also member of phylum Mollusca, kingdom Animalia. So this way we have discussed all these members, specimens today belonging to different phyla, but all are the members of kingdom Animalia. So that's all for today. ठीक है.